customer's experience is how they think and feel about their interactions with a company. Customer experience is so important to get right today because customers have more choice. That choice means if I can get the same product or service from two companies, what breaks the tie? And more often than not, it's experience. Everybody agrees that how you treat customers directly impacts the health of your business. Customer experience and delivering a good customer experience is for a business what wanting to eat healthy and exercise is for us as individuals, right? I don't walk into a company and say, you should be more customer-centric, and somebody goes, oh, you don't say, really? I never thought of that. This is not new news. But just like we know we should eat 5 servings of fruits and vegetables a day, we still don't do them. There are problems of coordination in customer experience for which the answer is not care more, care deeply, understand more. Does that mean there's no hope, right? Does that mean we can't be great at customer experience? Absolutely not, because it's about systems which any company can understand and build. It's how do we help employees navigate this incredibly complex landscape of our business so that they can know where those potential clashes are going to come from, which some people call magic. I like to define as consistently good and occasionally amazing. When I first started looking at customer experience in 2006, we couldn't really get anybody to talk about it. People were obsessed with things like social media. They were obsessed with smartphones and what that was going to do to how you work with customers. They were obsessed with e-commerce, and they were obsessed with digitization where physical products were starting to become services. So everybody was talking about those 4 things independently. But each one of those things was sort of turning up the heat on the end-to-end experience that companies were delivering. And more companies' business depended on having a consistently great experience. From all of the time I've spent studying what it takes to be good at customer experience, there are 3 systems that are the most important to get right. The first one is how you react. The second one is how you protect. And the third is how you innovate the customer experience. You can't be good at customer experience without being good at some other thing. This is true of Cisco and some other big companies. They have operations data that says, well, how often does something go wrong? And then they have customer data that says, how did somebody feel when that thing went wrong? And so they can marry it up and say, all right, how long is too long to get back to a customer? So a system of checks and balances is a set of things that are built into all of the other processes in the organization to say, how do we anticipate when there might be an issue in the customer experience and address it and coordinate for it before it ever gets to the customer. This is how you iron out the seams. I guarantee you, you have bits and pieces of these systems that you don't even realize. And it's much easier to build on what you already have because the systems that already exist have a lot of inertia. We can create those wow moments that we all want to. That is ultimately how you're going to get to an experience that is consistently good and occasionally amazing.